Well, I'm starting to get my sense of smell and taste back a little bit.
Good.
Yeah, you know. And,
you are getting your smell back.
I could start tasting last week after the episode just a little bit.
The whole week or just like...
Well, it depends. Certain nights it comes, certain nights it goes. But just the other night, you know, everyone loves to smell their own brand. I finally took a dump, and I could smell it, and I was like... It's coming back, baby.
Yeah.
That's when you know right there. So, yeah, man, I can taste the whiskey again. I can taste the beer a little bit. The cigarettes are starting to taste normal again.
Starting to taste life.
Yeah.
Starting to taste life.
Coming back. You're like Austin Powers.
Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone?
That's true. That's true.
That's what they
A
always
wise man
say.
once said, on 34th Street.
On 34th Street, yeah.
With a sign.
The crackhead at the bus stop.
Yeah, well, they're always...
For sure, guys. Well, hey, this is They Call Us The Breeze, guys. Welcome back. We got a big show for you tonight, and like I always say, there's only one way to do it, so let's get to it. Let's go! Oh, live from the Tiger Cage.
He's going to fall off his stool.
Go! Guys, welcome back. It is They Call Us The Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live every Thursday night from the Tiger Cage in beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida. Although it is a little rainy. It's kind of raining off and on. We were in the back dock doing some pre-show, and the backyard was raining, but where we were standing, it wasn't raining yet. So that's how it is here in St. Pete, guys. It's weird.
Well, that's how it is here in Florida. I remember I was down in North Shore Park. The dog park.
Recently?
Probably a couple years ago, and all you see is this wave coming in, and it's like, if familiar listeners in St. Pete, you know, you have the baseball diamonds, and you just see this band coming, and I'm like, I'm out of here, and you just see it come in, and I'm like,
right for us.
oh my god, dude, it was like Hard Rain, the movie Hard Rain, and I was like, guys, we're gonna be in the shit, and you hear it get louder and louder and grow louder, and then you're like, oh, I love this. It's Bill Paxton,
almost like the Langoliers in the Langoliers movie.
Then you're watching The Shining, and you're trying to get. By the way, Helen Hunt in Twister orders an insane amount of coffees for this one person working the shop. She goes up there, she's like, I'll take 12 coffees.
Wait,
and I'm
did
like,
you watch
I
Twister
watched it recently. I was like, dude, that's a gnarly order for this one girl that's running this whole stand. Like,
hey,
I mean,
man.
and especially if that fucking pot isn't brewed. Anyways.
Awesome that you mentioned Twister.
But she ordered it for one person or one?
No, like for the crew.
From one person.
For Philip Seymour Hoffman.
crew.
Pour one out. But the whole crew.
What was his name? Dusty?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
man, we
the backwards hat and the long blonde hair. That was like one of my first times like ever being introduced to Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, and then they like get into that fucking warehouse, and the little saw blade comes down and cuts that dude's like head. Anyways,
yeah. Well,
I'm happy to be back.
Gotta be careful and watch.
It's
wear safety precautions when you're messing with tools.
Yeah, they threw real ice at us. We were going 90 miles an hour on the highway.
And you're like, I don't care. I'm at Universal. I'm hungry. I just want something to eat. I just want to ride this ride.
Yeah, well, speaking of Twister, we actually have the Go Ask Your Dad segment later on tonight. That's a little sneak preview on one of the questions that we're going to grab from the mailbag because, you know, I've already reviewed all the questions. Of course, we've got birthdays coming up. I had another interesting thing happen to me. It's always when I decide to go out to the bar, and then when I was coming home to grab smokes and then go back out, something interesting happened, and it was just kind of gnarly, and the night kept going on, and it kept perpetuating itself, and so I'm going to talk about that. Of course, we have Haters Gonna Hate tonight. We're bringing that back, so yeah, we're definitely going to do that, and then, you know, just general shitheadedness. We're just going to wrap. Yeah. How was your week, guys?
Pretty good. Been busy. Been going down to mom and dad's and working on their mobile home for them to surprise them when they come back from Tennessee, which I'm sure they'll be more than pleased. Not just myself.
And I fell on a skateboard.
Oh,
I've been trying to get
to
back to the park these days, and I try to kickflip front board. I got it 10 tries later. This has been 10 years. And then I did a 50-50 and 180 out for all you listeners out there. First try. And then I busted my tailbone 5 times and I was out. Dude, I honestly went over to the trash can. So I was with Doug and I was with Christina.
Were you at the Fossil Park?
Yeah, I was at Fossil Park and it's just hot. Oh, it's so hot. It's so hot. And I was like, so I hit my shit and I'm like, okay. And Doug's talking to me the whole time. I'm like, yeah, dude. And I'm like trying to get my fucking words going, and I was like,
Got the wind knocked out of you a little bit?
I gotta go over the trash can, and he's like, dude, you can't puke in front of all these people. I was like, no, I can, because I'm old enough and I understand if I need to puke. These little kids, like back in the day, maybe not so much.
And then all the little kids are just like,
Well,
look at the old dude over there puking,
Yeah.
fucking loser.
He busted his ass twice, and he's gonna vomit.
Oh man! And a little 12-year-old comes up to you. Do you need me to run over there? The fire station, the EMS is right there. I can run over there
Yep.
and tell him you're hurt.
Yep,
I was
right
like,
there.
why run over there? Skate. Go.
It is.
Hey, there's an old man over here hurt on a skateboard.
Yeah, some old dude hurt himself. Yeah, it is pretty funny that
He
they built
fucking literally just like he went up the ramp, his board went flying 180 yards, and he landed on his face. Yeah.
See, I couldn't do it, man.
How old is he? I don't know. He's old.
I didn't ask him.
He's got gray hairs.
He's got gray hair, so like 50.
So you know
I
he's
don't
old.
I think he broke a hip.
Dude, it was bad. It was bad, but you know. And I hit the first
watch
one.
that shit,
I was
man.
like, I hit it. I was like, I got to do this one more time, and I fell the same goddamn way a lot harder.
And I think he stole somebody's shoes because he's got those Vans. What were the skateboarding shoes?
Oh yeah,
used to
yeah, Vans. I mean, you know what?
Because old guys don't wear those.
No, I mean some old dudes still shred.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Tony Hawk does the commercials, but still, that's paid for.
Some celebrity I want to say was just getting back into skateboarding.
Tim Robinson. Tim
Yeah,
Robinson.
Tim Robinson
Yeah.
was skateboarding. Yeah.
Tim Robbins?
Tim Robinson.
Tim Robinson.
Sweet
from
tray flip.
I
he
think
had.
you should leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Tim Robbins, right? Movie actor.
Yeah. Tim Robbins. He was in Shawshank.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also very hilarious in Tenacious D, The Pick of Destiny.
Yeah,
Guys
he's
are
like that.
rock and rollers. You going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
What was the movie with Chris Tucker where like it was like he came home and like he was driving that green Suburban that Aunt Patty always had?
It was about money.
Yeah.
Mo
Yeah.
Money or
Yeah, it was like Mo Money, right?
or something like that. Yeah.
Mo
we'll
Money.
have to look that one up.
Money Talks.
Money Talks. That was my first initial, like, I felt I could see Money Talks sitting there, but I don't know. If you're out there listening in listener land, go ahead and comment, and we'll hear about that. Got plenty of great show for you guys tonight. I don't know. I'm a little
That's good.
I'm a little speechless.
It's gonna be so
I'm a little
good. It's gonna
speechless.
be
We
that
got
good.
Ohio State starting their season tonight, so that's going to be fun.
OH.
We're going to kill those golfers.
Try to blow through this show so we can watch that and eat pizza. Mom's out of town, so we're roughing it. We're not going to be eating any delicious dinner tonight. We're just going to be roughing it with some pizza. Dude's night in. Yeah,
Dude's
it's a
not
good
in.
time.
We're gonna get
Yo-yo.
screwed up.
Yo-yo.
Dad's
You're
got-
on your own, guys.
Dad's got his brand new replica Super Bowl ring.
Oh yeah, he
yeah.
does. He's
That thing is blinging.
he's a little
Bling,
heavier.
bling,
He's a little
bling.
heavier now when he steps on the scale.
I'll tell
Yeah,
you,
5
you
pounds.
handed me that thing and I held it and I was like, Jesus Christ, this thing is heavy. It's, I mean, no offense out there, but it's probably the ugliest ring I've ever seen in my
Like
entire
the Super
life.
Bowl rings are kind of like pretty gnarly, gaudy. Like we're just like, oh my god. And there's a reason why, you know.
Well, I mean,
what's his face had to go.
It's-
and
what-
that makes it a perfect Ace
it's-
Ventura movie,
Well,
right?
I was just about to say, in Ace Ventura, they
he's
look
trying to
more like
figure out the whole damn-
senior class rings.
It's,
Yeah, and
it's
he's getting the imprint.
braggadocious is what it is. It's braggadocious.
That's a helladocious word, dude.
He's like,
It is. I mean, that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's not like to be nice looking jewelry.
Right.
It's like,
costume.
Fuck you
fucking
guys.
huge.
We
yeah,
are
but
the
you know what you
champions.
can do with that ring like 20 years from now? You can just like go to pay some tab and be like, oh, this? Not a big deal. It'd be like, were you part of the team? And oh, dude, you could use that ring now for anything. If you get pulled over by a cop and you're like resting there on your steering wheel, you're out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A friend of mine posted on Facebook she was wearing all three rings at the same time: the Rays ring, the Lightning ring, and the new Super Bowl ring. Obviously, all replicas, but it's like Tampa Bay, baby.
Not the Rays
Tampa
ring.
Bay.
Rays ring?
There was, I guess, because
well, they
Because
got
they
the,
won the divisional-
American League
Yeah,
championship.
yeah.
that ring. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So,
And
yeah.
they might get in there again. Man, they are beating everybody's ass, and it's amazing how
Really?
well they're
I haven't
playing.
been following them much.
They're getting 8-game and 11-game
Man,
winning
Florida
streaks.
Damn.
is
And they're
hot.
way ahead of the Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's
No,
like
correction. Not Florida. Tampa Bay is hot.
Yeah, exactly.
they've played in their division in the East. Baltimore's in their division. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we played them for the last time this week, possibly. And So for the year, they're 18-2 against the Baltimore Orioles.
Damn. That's a pretty good fucking record.
We just need to make that shuffleboard team. We need to go undefeated. Okay, that's what we need to do. We need to get.
You guys still playing
No,
shuffleboard?
we don't play shuffleboard anymore. But we need to get they call us a breeze
St.
team
Pete,
going.
St. Pete shuffleboard, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they used to do it on Thursday nights, right?
Wednesday nights we used to do our league.
Yeah, we can't be doing it on Thursday nights.
But it's
our
late, so
radio
we'd have
show.
to do it. We'd have to do it once Dad
Talk
retires.
about
Yeah.
some people doing some
That'd be
stuff.
January.
Yeah. Yep. January. Hell yeah, bud. Good for you. I didn't realize it was coming this quickly.
It's coming.
That's what she said.
Oh no, wrong screen.
That's what she said.
Whoops. Well, we got it in there. It's the thought that counts.
It really is. I mean, yeah.
Rookies.
I love this neon we have
We're
behind
going to
us.
fire Bud Dickman. We're going to have to fire our board
I
out.
love this neon we
Bud,
have behind us, especially
that
when
again,
it gets
Bud.
dark. You're not going to be able to see me and Ryan like at all.
Well, you know they can buy paint to keep it the same, and then they end up doing it's bug, so it could zap it.
Oh man, the bug zapper.
No,
What happened
what
to
do you
the
mean
bug zapper?
You know
What
what
if he
that's
did
for?
turn that
That
into
is
a
going to
bug
zap gophers tonight.
Dude, I'm getting
Hey.
you and Mom. I'm getting you the old bug zapper for the back.
I had 2 of them. They're not going to get the no-see-ums. No-see-ums avoid it.
Oh man, I remember.
Well,
those were
they're
the
too
best.
small. Those are built for big mosquitoes because they got to get their wings in between those little squares.
Yeah, the little
Touch
grate.
both
The
two
grate. Yeah.
Yeah, they got to touch 2 sides. No see-ums. You can't even see them, so there's no way they're going to touch them.
Is that why they call them no see-ums?
Absolutely.
The more you know, listener.
I
The
did
more
not
you
know
know.
that.
Did you know that?
Also,
more-
though,
All kinds of information you're going to
What a
not
buffet.
need to. You're going to get all kinds of information from this show that you don't need to know.
Yep. Trivial Pursuit knowledge. Exactly.
what a buffet though! Like for a gecko,
Lizard.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
If they
A
can
spider.
Get, if they can
Yeah,
get
that's
in
a
there
buffet,
and
man.
they're smart enough not to fly towards the light.
That's what we need to do. We need to have an army of geckos lined up around the deck out there.
Yep.
And teach them
Absolutely.
Clystrom be like, unleash.
with a long. Yeah. He could be there like.
Yeah, the commander, command in chief officer.
Until bugs gang
He
up
wore a little
on you.
armband. It's got a.
Remember when Mom had the tree frogs and they died because the ants got in the tank and ate them?
I do not.
Well, the crickets too, I think, or whatever the hell they're like picking out their piece. Or it was the ants.
Yeah, ants like got
felt
into
so
there
bad
and
for
like
those
ate the
tree
fucking
frogs.
Oh
things
yeah.
alive.
We
It
used
was like-
to have to go to buy crickets, right, and feed them crickets.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. Yeah, pets we've had. We had the rabbit. We had a dog. We had 2 dogs. We
Iguanas.
definitely had hamsters.
We had a guinea pig named Silent Bob that was noisier than hell.
Yeah, guinea
We
pigs.
had-
yeah,
yeah,
loud
2
as shit.
iguanas.
Silent Bob.
We had
2
a
iguanas.
Yeah, we had a rabbit named Pepper. We had hamsters and they had babies, and that was fucking awesome. We had like the tube system and everything. I don't know how old you
We
were.
bought
yet,
you
Ryan,
guys
but
ducks when we lived in Ohio, and then you guys all took them down to Mike's house in
Farm.
Tennessee,
Got-
and he put them on the pond.
and then he shot him eventually.
The rest is history.
He did.
He put him out to the pasture, is what he did.
That was the only and first night
If
he
y'all
ever tried
can't
a French
swim.
recipe. You want duck l'orange?
Yeah, I
guys?
get there is a photo out there somewhere of us literally moving and driving from Ohio to Florida when we first came here in '89, and there's a picture of me and Adam in the back seat, and there are 2 ducks.
No. That was when we still lived in Ohio. You and Mom and Adam took them down to Mike's house to drop them off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're in this
bought
car.
'em
We're
for
literally in
Easter
this.
one
Clearly, you
this-
don't remember like
well,
saying anything.
it
nice.
was Mom's Teresa. It was Armella.
Why do we
Mom's-
have ducks in like?
Because she
in
bought
urban
them for
Ohio?
She bought them for
Friends,
you.
Friends was popping off at that
She
time.
bought them for you for Easter, and they
was
were
like
little
an urban
yellow
neighborhood.
ducklings. And then,
Yeah.
then Mike had moved to Tennessee, and he had a pond. He goes, "Yeah, bring them down here.
Yeah,
I'll take them."
Like,
hilarious.
Mom's like, I think they'll like some ducks. It's like,
So the 3 of you guys headed off down.
well,
to
you
Tennessee.
never did really good with animals, anyways. You I remember you were telling me a story how you had
The turtle.
the turtle, and then you put them in a deodorant can and dropped them off.
Well, he
the
killed the
barrier.
guy. I remember he killed the
like-
damn scorpion that he had in Orlando.
I was testing the tensile strength of its neck. Yes, and if you must know, there was a 3rd pigeon and a
Like, you
4th
had it.
pigeon. But no, literally, yeah, the turtle.
Did you hear?
I guess
this,
the turtle was sick, so I like wanted to release it out into the wild, like an idiot, and I put like the cap of like an aerosol can. I just put him in the cap and like threw him in the creek down by the mini park.
Take a boat ride.
Yeah, it's like so. Oh, I put him in there so that like maybe he'd get to like a place where like it was safe for him to crawl out. His name was
Were you stoned at the time when you
His
did
name
this?
was Atticus Finch. No, I think I was in middle school.
His name was Atticus Finch.
Atticus Finch, yeah.
Definitely To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You sure it wasn't
And then I killed the
Huckleberry
scorpion.
Finn?
I killed the scorpion just
Huckleberry
because I
Finn?
was stupid. I was drunk.
Dude, you
all
know
the
what?
time
Wait,
and-
wait. Back up to that turtle, right? He's like coasting along, and then like there's someone in the bay with his girlfriend.
I didn't want any-
midday. They're like 2 tequilas in. They're like, "Are you ready to go?" It just.
God damn, there's a cap off a damn deodorant can.
Yeah, let's just grab that out of the water. And
I
then
wonder
they
how
see
big
a
he is.
turtle in there. Yeah, he's out there somewhere. He's got to be.
Yeah.
And then the scorpion was
down
unfortunate.
there.
Scorpion was unfortunate because I had the tank on the porch because it was summer and it was hot, and I was like, well, scorpions need
Love
warmth.
heat,
They
right?
need
Yeah.
heat, so we'll leave them out there. Then I was partying a lot and I was drunk all the time, and I didn't really think about it when winter came. And even though Florida doesn't have extremely cold winters,
You didn't take care of your scorpion, dude.
Yeah, I just didn't think about it,
It's
and
like a Gigi pet. Or
I
something.
definitely came outside one night and it was cold outside, and he was just laying flat, stiff as a board. Like the tail wasn't even up. But it was cool. It was an emperor scorpion, and emperor scorpions, they're like this dark blue color, but when you put black lights on them, they glow like a fluorescent blue. That's something in their shells. So that was like the cool party trick. I had a fluorescent
Or drugs make
glow light.
Or drugs make a scorpion.
Mushrooms may make
make a
you see
scorpion
that.
glow.
I promise it's a real thing.
So
I
wait,
promise.
did you feel some like type of way when like, because the scorpion is like pretty powerful in its own regard, and you look at it as like a kind of a devious creature, and now you are the
Devious
killer
creature.
of the devious creature? Like, did you feel like
I almost smoked its tail because I heard of
You son of a-
Indians.
you
I heard of
crazy,
Indians like
bruh.
smoking the tails of because there's some like level of poison or
Where did
whatever
you hear this?
toxin in there, and they're like Native
Where
Americans
did you hear this?
would smoke the tails and they would hallucinate, and I was
Doesn't
like,
surprise me.
I was doing a lot of drugs at that time anyway, so I was like, I could probably handle that, and then I eventually talked myself out of it. Thank
do you
God.
remember where you heard like if you smoke a scorpion's tail?
I don't remember. It's probably old bullshit like fact lore from
What
middle
were you
school
around
or
a
something.
bonfire and like they're like, hey,
Yeah, Chief Running Horse told me about it. and
Yeah,
I was
let's
like,
just smoke them piece and pipe.
Remy, you are a scorpion tail smoker. Yes.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna take a break and go smoke some scorpion tail for a little bit, guys.
That's a sweet name. I was like, fuck.
All right. This is They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. We have so much show for you. We're coming back with celebrity birthdays, so don't go anywhere, guys. Ryan, what do you say?
Let's go smoke that tail, baby.
Let's go smoke that tail. Bye, guys. Welcome back, everybody, to They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live every Thursday night from the Tiger Cage. That's right, guys. You can go on Facebook.com/They Call Us the Breeze. Follow our page there. You're going to get some memes from time to time. You're going to get the leaks of all the YouTube videos, which also, if you go to YouTube every Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can watch us live in the Tiger Cage. And then, of course, check out the video once the show comes out every Monday, along with the podcast, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Like I always say, for every one of you out there that's listening, there's a thousand of you that aren't.
Tell all your friends.
Tell all your friends. Yep.
Tell your next door neighbor. Just knock on
Tweet
their
it.
door. Say, hey,
Tweet it. Insta.
hey, turn
Tweet
this
it
on.
out. Yep.
Tweet it out.
Well, one of my favorite parts of the show. It's the second segment, so it's of course time for
Today's your birthday.
some celebrity birthdays. Yeah, we got an interesting
Gonna
group
have a
tonight.
good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It always is. Our celebrity birthdays tonight. As of right now, as it stands, Ryan is actually 3 points ahead of Dad. He had the double bubble last week, so that was a 2-pointer, and I mean he almost swept him.
Yeah, and we don't do half points anymore, listener, if we have to remind you, because Jeremy really can't calculate those half
Yeah,
points.
it's just too many numbers and things. So
Give him a
so
break.
we're gonna do some birthdays here, guys.
We gave him a whole box of toothpicks
nice.
to figure it out, but he's
All right.
You
Ryan,
think he
of
argues
course.
that case when he's like getting traded somewhere? He's like, but if you round up, they're like, no, you're cut.
All right. Well,
Ooh, my
our first birthday. You're not allowed to cheat, Ryan. Our first birthday. A very happy birthday goes out to Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves. All right, Dad. You know Keanu Reeves. He's
I
been around
do.
a hot
I
minute.
do.
Yeah. Dad'll go ahead and take the first one.
I'll say Keanu Reeves is 48.
Dad says 48. Ryan, what do you say?
55.
Ryan's going to get it. He is 57
Are you kidding?
years
That
old today. Yeah.
I was going to guess 58, and then I thought, nah, there's no way you could be.
No, yeah, I mean, well, when you think about it, Bill and Ted came out in like what 89, and he had to have been mid 20s then.
Yeah, Matrixes probably came out when he was 30s.
I remember the one he was on with Al Pacino when Al Pacino was like the devil or whatever kind of. They had the law firm.
Yeah, Devil's Advocate.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one. Well, very happy birthday goes out to you, brother.
But I guess that was a long time ago.
Happy birthday, man.
Birthday.
All right, guys. Our next birthday up is Miss Salma Hayek. Happy birthday to you, Salma Hayek. Wild Wild West.
She did Johnny Depp very, very dirty.
Wild Wild West.
Anyways.
So she plays for the most recent reference that you might know, Dad. She plays somehow. I love when comedy movies do this. I love when comedy movies do this. Adam Sandler's wife in the Grown Ups movies, and I mean, she is smoking hot. And she's
how does Adam get away with
this? Latino, and she's hot as shit.
I think that's Freckles.
Oh my gosh!
No, not really.
That was
Freckles.
somebody else's wife.
That was somebody else's wife. This is like
That
the
same
hot
show.
Spanish one.
Yeah, she was in. Was she in Below?
Let's say 58.
Dad says 58. Ryan, what do you say?
Dude, I'm gonna go like she's 62.
Dad's gonna get it. She is 55. She is 55. Happy birthday to you, Salma.
Happy
Salma
birthday.
Hayek,
So
Wild
we're
Wild
even.
West.
Wearing it so well.
All right. Well, Dad might have an advantage on this one. The next birthday we have up is
Mom.
Mr. Terry Bradshaw.
Hey there. Hey there.
He's got to be at least 75 years old.
All right. Dad says 75. Ryan, what do you got?
I'm gonna go 78.
Dad's gonna get it. 73 years old. A very happy birthday to Mr. Terry Bradshaw today.
Hey, Ryan, you trying to make me older than I am? Come on.
He's got that show. I've never watched the show, but I guess there's a show with him and his daughters.
Well, we watched. No, I haven't watched that either. But I mean, we watch him every Sunday on Fox.
Yeah, and they're always hilarious. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, he's the clown of the
Yeah,
show.
he definitely likes to clown around.
Did you ever see the movie he made where he's?
Oh, with Matthew McConaughey, where he's all nude and then
No,
he's like staying
I'm
at his house.
talking about like 30 years ago, and he's his cowboy boots. I forget what it was, but it wasn't a football movie. But he's always been tried to do this and do that.
Little comedy roles.
He's not above making fun of himself whatsoever.
Well, guys, sorry, a little beer break for you.
Oh, this is a cheers to fucking
Yeah,
Terry.
cheers to Terry, exactly. All right, moving right along, we have comedian Cat Williams.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Dad might not know who he is. You wouldn't know any movies he might have did a guest appearance in, but he's been around for a while. He had a string of specials, comedy specials in the early 2000s, I would say, is when he kind of got pretty popular and hangs out with Snoop Dogg, and just kind of just a really funny guy. His fucking stand-ups are hilarious. Ryan, you go first.
45.
Ryan says 45. Dad, what do you say?
53.
Oh, Dad's going to get it.
Oh, really?
Dad is going to get it. Cat Williams is actually 50 on the nose
Dang.
today. Yeah, good. Dad's
Dad's a closet Cat Williams fan.
Dad's
We all
coming
know.
back, man.
Okay, I'm one down.
Dad's coming back, man.
Yeah.
All right, and it'll be your time right now, Dad. It'll be your time once again for the final birthday.
So you better get this, Ma, and then we'll be closed.
Portrayed in the Netflix series by John Travolta, Mr. Robert Shapiro.
How old is Robert Shapiro?
How
Is
old
he
is-
still alive?
He is. I had to double
He
check
was
on
the
that
lawyer
one.
for O.J. Simpson.
Yep. I had to double check. One of the many.
Yeah, one of the dream team.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to have to say he's like 84.
Dad says 84. Ryan, what do you got?
I'm gonna say 88.
Dad's going to get it. He's actually only 79.
Boom!
He's
Oh, I was
only
gonna go
79.
77.
Yeah.
Tied.
He's 79.
We're done, right?
Yeah, we are done. That's
Tied.
that's right.
Tied, bitch.
Robert Shapiro, happy birthday to you, bud.
Not a good show.
Would you say 79?
Well, guys, that was birthdays. Great
Because the
job,
O.J.
Dad.
Simpson
Hey.
trial was a long time ago.
By the
Yeah,
way,
90s.
motherfucker, this is preseason. This is
90s.
preseason right now.
Yeah, exactly.
and you can't have your ring back.
I'm just trying to figure out who I can cut on my roster right now. What part of my brain I can cut.
That's right.
turn your ring in, you're cut from the roster.
So I'm hanging out at the bar the other night, and I ran out of smokes, but everybody's still having a good time. We're all hanging out, and
Was it past 3?
Of course, I live. It was early.
There's nothing.
Probably about 1, maybe midnight, 1 o'clock. I live about a block and a half from the bar. I know I have a full pack of smokes in my car. I was like, I'll just run home real quick, grab the smokes. As soon as I cross the street onto my block, I hear tires screeching. And
Thought
I
you were
thought,
going to hit by a car, go
I
roll
thought-
over the hood, bounce off the windshield,
laying on my feet because I'm good like that.
and hope somebody filmed it. And you can turn it into Jackass and get some money from it.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
You notice how I landed on my feet? Yeah, they call me Cat Williams.
That's right. I'm the
a
cat daddy. I do get my cat soon, but yeah. Anyway, so I hear tires screeching, and I thought it was just someone like peeling around the corner, like extra fast or whatever. Then I hear smack, and I turn and I watch this woman, and I don't mean to laugh. It's not a funny situation, but I watch this woman get hit by the car on her bike and fall down, and I like turn around and I start walking that way. It's a little bit a little far from me, and the chick driving gets out of the car real quick, and the woman starts apologizing. And I mean, I could tell she's like maybe homeless or something.
Oh,
but
the woman on the bike?
Yeah, she's like, I'm so sorry. That was totally my fault. And I like kind of look at the girl like, is everything all right here?
The car's like,
and the girl in the car is like, I kind of look at her and she's like, I'm good. And the woman, so I go and grab the cigarettes, and then when I'm walking past them, I keep hearing like the woman's talking about like her son or something and this and that, and I kind of look at the girl again, the girl driving, like, are you all right, or is this, do you want me to call the cops or something? And she again like gave me the brush off, and so I just walked to the bar. Well, apparently I'm sitting at the fucking bar, and I as soon as I get there, I tell everybody, I was like, yeah, dude, her fucking back tire was totally thrashed, it was bent in half, all this shit. And I go sit at the bar, and we all sit outside at this particular bar.
tried to drive away, and it was like, ba-boom, 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 ba-boom.
Yeah.
This is going to take forever to get to fucking my apartment.
So I guess we were all sitting on the sidewalk, and I was talking to somebody, but most of the people in my group were not. And I guess the woman walked up to the table and was talking to them and asking them for money or spare change or whatever. And they said her arms were all scratched up, and she proceeded to tell them the very same story.
I was getting hit by a car.
I told them
And you're
about-
like, see, motherfuckers, I told you.
I told you.
Well, the best part is I'm drunk and I'm talking to somebody else, and we're the furthest away from the sidewalk. We had no idea this woman even came and went. And they were like, dude, you didn't fucking see that?
You're part of the story.
That was the
We got a call in.
got a call from Atlanta, Georgia. That's gotta be.
That's got to be Aunt Debbie.
I don't know. Do we
Atlanta,
answer it?
Georgia?
Fuck it. Let's answer it.
Missy?
Caller, you're on the air.
Hello, caller.
Crickets.
God,
This is a robo-caller.
This is a sick game. I feel like I'm back at work. I just left fucking 2 hours ago.
All right,
Yeah, we always
they
get
got
these-
intimidated.
We
Yeah,
always
you
get
get this
these
bullshit.
we always get these calls on work, and you
We're
got
in sales, listener, by the way.
You gotta
and that just
answer-
gave
you
me
gotta
so
an-
much
you gotta-
PTSD. It's not even
it's
funny.
like it's like extension 221 that you got to hit. Pick up 221, and it's like these numbskulls that I don't know. I think they have Alro programmed to their damn phone, and they're probably looking for metal or whatever, and a bunch of welders or something backed into something. Metal. And they call, and it's like, hello. Well, I wear a headset, and,
yeah.
and there's nobody there, and it's like,
You have a Bluetooth app,
But-
where you can walk
no.
around?
Well, we plug right there.
Oh yeah.
Plug in, and so it's one earphone here. This ear it's only just like the NFL guys. We don't have a headset like
Just like the NFL guys.
this. It just goes over here on your ear, and then there's a microphone that comes down there. So
They're
here
trying
she is again. Hey, bitch, you need to stop calling.
Yeah. Is this Coca-Cola headquarters?
I can't seem to.
Is this the
Warren-
IRS?
Is this Warren
Can't seem to get them on.
Is this Mars and Mars?
I don't know what's going.
Hey,
on
if
with
this is
the,
Mars and Mars, I got something to tell you. I got some M&Ms the other day, and they only have one M on it. I think somebody is plagiarizing your
yeah, hey,
M&Ms. They're
Debbie.
only putting one M on them. You need to call them.
All right, so this is Aunt Debbie.
This is Aunt Debbie.
Oh, what's
I
up?
wanted to-
Oh, she has a Georgia phone number. That's what
That's
it is.
what I was saying the whole
How
damn
come
time.
you didn't answer the
idiots.
first time?
We thought it was a robocaller.
No, I was like Atlanta, Georgia.
I
Mom's
thought it
hanging
was,
out. Like, why do you guys not put these things together?
I thought it was going to be one of them, this
Okay.
is a...
So I wanted to play Celebrity Birthday, and I almost had Keanu Reeves arrive, but I couldn't get on the phone.
Were you using your cell phone, or were you cheating?
Yeah, no cheating.
Well, first off, I don't have Jeremy's phone number, so
No Googling
My-
either. No having your partner over there Googling the answer.
Yeah, so this is everyone out there in listener land. This is Aunt Debbie, and this is where Mom currently is. This is why we don't get a nice home-cooked meal this evening.
Yeah, because Aunt Debbie's dragging her around, probably going to some strip clubs, watching some male strippers.
What are you guys up to over there? What are
Bachelorette
you
party?
What are you doing?
actually, Aunt Debbie cooked dinner. We're sitting here waiting for you guys to come on air so we could be your first live caller tonight and play Celebrity Birthday. But I got hung up on by a bunch of fools.
Yeah.
Well, we have to send her something, guys. What do you think? Maybe send her a little package with a T-shirt and some stickers. I mean, she's first caller.
Yeah, a couple bottles of whiskey, a couple joints.
Yeah.
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 That ought to fuck you
I'll
up.
definitely take a T-shirt. So
All right.
anyway, let's play the Celebrity Birthday here real quick before I get cut off again.
So what she wants to play another celebrity birthday? I don't have any more left.
Wait, I'll
Oh, I
get you
think
one
Mom-
real quick.
Oh, your mom said you. There, whoa. Terry
Wait.
Bradshaw,
I'm gonna get you one right now. Hang on.
82,
Yeah, this is
70.
Hey, slow down. Slow down there, woman. I'll have my board up, cut you right off.
yeah. All right, well, Aunt Debbie, thanks for calling the show. We got to get going. We're going to take a little break. But glad you guys are listening. Tell Mom we love her.
She's right here. She's right here.
All right, you gals be safe. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
All right, bye.
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 Love you.
All right, Aunt Debbie and Mom, everybody. Aunt Debbie and Mom. I was wondering what the hell was going on. I was like, how is this robocaller calling twice?
Did you hear? I don't know if you guys heard, but faintly in the background, I heard a guy go, "You can get 2 for 20. You can get 5 for 100." And
Wait,
I was
I-
like, "You didn't hear that?"
I missed that, yeah.
I need to check my bank account.
Now, this
on
stuff smokes real easy.
Yeah,
you're going to
you
have a
didn't hear
real
any of
mellow
that?
high
I
when you're
heard
on
some guy
this.
in the
Now,
background.
this stuff's going to be a little bit more, it'll give you a little more energy. You're going to want to clean the house when you're on this stuff. And then Mom's just like, I think
I'll
we're
take
gonna
some of that because I was going to clean out Grandma's refrigerator
And the
tomorrow.
guy's like, "You like to gamble, right?"
Mom's out there doing
like,
drug
yeah,
deals.
he's like, "This will make you the best gambler ever." And she's like, "Well, okay, I guess. I don't know. I mean, how
much?
good it will make me pay
Oh,
the
yeah,
slots."
okay.
That does sound good. Mhm.
That does sound good.
Well, guys, like I said, we are going to take a break. We got more show coming up for you at the half here. We're going to go throw some darts. Ryan, what are you throwing?
1080.
You're throwing? Yeah.
Oh, what smart ass.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw a
Only
1080.
Joel can do that. I was going to say bullseye.
I watched I watched the.
I guess I'll come in second or third.
There you go.
I watched the Cleveland
Because
Cavaliers
apparently
win their
nobody in this
championship with
room,
Uncle Joel. I got 'em.
apparently nobody in this cage can beat Jeremy in pool or darts.
Nope.
Yeah,
but that will
weirdly
change.
Yeah, we did that on
Weirdly
Father's Day.
enough.
So
We
weird.
did
I
on
think
Father's
that was a dream.
Anyway, guys, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. It's They Call Us the Breeze. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you guys. Bye.
Cha-cha.
See you. Roll stone.
Welcome back, everybody, to They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. No, boys. No. These fuckers always try to test my patience when we're coming back from the rejoin. No clapping over the
Hey,
music.
you ain't the boss of
He
me.
did it.
He started
He
it.
did. He started
really
it.
did start it. For real.
Guys, like I said, They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. You can find us on Facebook.com/They Call Us the Breeze. Of course, you can watch our YouTube video live from the Tiger Cage every Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. And like I say, for every one of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 of you that aren't. So tell your friends, guys.
And then also, how y'all doing?
How y'all doing?
Hey,
How's the 101 looking today?
It's
Busy.
actually pretty free. we free, baby. We're Spicoli free.
Yeah.
Out there at the 101.
Free and easy breathing.
But hang on, this kind of.
All I need are some tasty waves, cool buzz, and I'm fine.
Oh, you used to work at All American Burger. I remember you.
I love
Hey,
how
can I get my order, dude?
I love how every time I play that clip, we end up talking about Fast Times and
Dude,
Spicoli.
it's just such a good.
can't
So,
help
Mr. Hahn, isn't this our time?
Name drop. Smart List, which
Yeah,
is
one of
Jason
our favorite-
Bateman,
yeah, one of our
Sean
favorite
Hayes,
podcasts.
Will Arnett. They had Sean Penn on, and it was just they could not help but bring up
Spicoli. Yeah.
fucking Spicoli.
And then he said that thing about how
Sean Hayes is like, no, go for it.
Like
I
he
did-
said, interestingly enough, Dad, he, in the interview, he goes, "Yeah, actually, I was out on the beach and just strolling along and ran into this guy and he hadn't seen him in a long time. And he goes, 'Hey, Sean, what's up?' And he had his wife and his kids with him and everything. And he's like, and I, said, 'Hey,' and I hadn't seen him in a long time. I wanted so bad to tell him." Spicoli was basically based off of you back in the day, like, and
Yeah.
the guy doesn't know, like, but there was
There
a
was
specific
this- yeah.
person.
Oh, they were friends?
Yeah, there was this dude that he knew, and he's
Was
like,
he
I
like the
based it off
producer of it
him.
or something?
No,
You
no,
think?
this was just a
it's
random,
like
a
Cameron
random
Crowe
friend.
and all
Yeah.
that shit.
No, I'm
but
talking about Sean Penn.
No, he was actually
It's a good, yeah.
he kind of got hired.
So how was
the
it?
work he had done up to the point where they were casting for Spicoli? They were very doubtful that he was going to be able to do the character that they wanted him, because he was in more serious roles, I guess. Like, he was a young actor, of
And he
course,
was
but he had
trying
done
to
a
do,
couple
like, Broadway
serious
and
things.
shit, too.
Same thing with Die Hard. When Bruce Willis, they were like, Bruce Willis has been in like Honeymooners. He's more of like a kind of a fool. Like, he's not going to be great in Die Hard. So they always second guess, and then something happens, and it's just lightning in a bottle. You never know.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll try not to play that clip anymore,
But
because we
anyways,
just
I
talk
wanted to-
about Spicoli every
I
time.
wanted to ask you a question. Like, we were introing, and it was like, he did it first. Was there ever a time where you or Adam did something where you blamed the other
Well,
person?
I remember Adam used to have a fucking rat tail. Brother Adam used to have a fucking rat tail.
As well as Caleb did. Or, I mean,
True.
The most
Kyle Thomas.
Kyle Thomas.
maybe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kyle, and then what was the other one?
Jake.
Jake had a tail.
just the most white trash thing we did to our kids in the 90s, man, the early 90s. But Adam had one, and, I didn't. And so for Christmas one year, and this is more of like the chicken after the egg. It's like, who started it? Adam definitely started it, because for Christmas one year, we got a
remember that
little
rat tail,
toy drum
dude.
set. We got a little toy drum set. It was one of those stupid little toy drum sets out of a JCPenney catalog. It was made of like tin. It had the drum heads were basically like plastic.
Tin.
You know what I mean? Like the plastic.
Yeah,
whatever.
it wasn't instruments.
And Adam but I loved that fucking thing, and I wanted drums so bad, and Adam took a pair of the
That's
orange
when you're watching Neil
Fiskars.
Peart videos, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah. I was like,
yeah.
we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Adam took a pair of the orange Fisker scissors, and he sliced the head of the bass drum. And I was so pissed at him. So later on that day, he was playing with something like, Adam being a weirdo. And he's sitting Indian style,
Bob's.
like facing the wall, and he's only about a foot from the wall, and he's playing with something, some toy, some action figure, his babies, remember? And I just came up behind him with that same motherfucking pair of scissors, dude, and I clipped that fucking rat tail off.
Eye for an eye.
And you got so mad at me, and Mom got so mad. I think I got spanked. I'm pretty sure I got spanked for that.
Yeah,
And,
you don't cut off the rat tail, bro.
Yeah, bro, they were so
That
mad
is
about me
serious.
cut. First of all, I did the kid a fucking favor. Let's be honest with that. I did the kid a fucking. I mean, it wasn't as bad as all three Janowickis, the Huey, Dewey, and Louie, the mullets that those kids had back in the fucking day.
Shout out Tom Janowicki.
All three of them had mullets, just like
Shout
their
out
dad
to
did.
Michelle, Michael, Scotty,
But you know what? You didn't even know.
Kevin. Love you
They were
guys.
using Brother Adam with that rat tail as a front. Like, they would just send him out the streets,
Oh,
and people
man.
would know what kind of operation they're running because of that rat tail. You know
What, a
I'm
little
saying?
white trash
Yeah,
operation?
so they cut that tail, and it's like, well, fuck, there goes our fucking deals.
That family eats macaroni and cheese and cut up hot dogs every night of the week for dinner. That's for sure.
And they got some sweet Mario Brother painted on their playroom.
Oh,
by
that
the way.
shit was badass. Dad actually, out there in listener land, man, we had the game room. This made no fucking sense. All three of us were in the same bedroom, and then we had this playroom that was just toys and the TV with the Nintendo. But Dad painted, I swear to God, I mean, I wish I still had pictures of this, because
Yeah, it
in
was
my
sweet.
memory, Dad painted perfectly the cartridge cover for Super Mario 2 from Nintendo, where he's jumping through the clouds and he's got like the turnip. Dad painted that on the wall, really fucking huge,
To
and
scale.
nailed
It
it.
was beautiful.
Oh, it was.
Mom made me.
It
So
was
all
absolutely
you
nailed.
people that are on Etsy out there, Mike's coming for you.
Yeah, man,
Okay,
he
when
can-
he retires January 28th, he's going to come after you, and he will take all of you down.
You know, so speaking of Janowicky, you know, I mean, I know he's our cousin and he's basically
Tom.
Mom's nephew, but you know, he's definitely you're about your age and
Love that, bro.
one of many dudes that Dad had the pleasure of hanging out with on Mom's side
One
of the
of my
family.
best friends.
Yeah, I mean, mom's
Still is a best friend.
Mom is the youngest at 13, and most of the guys, most of the kids just above her were all dudes. And Dad had the wild experience of hanging out with them, early 20s, you know, getting drunk, doing all that, maybe smoking a little rolls, you know.
screw up.
And I just wanted to know maybe some of the stories, like you told me you guys were in a band together for a little while, and I remember
Joel
hearing
Bacon and the
little
Sizzlings.
bits.
Joe Bacon and the Sizzlings. Here's one of them.
So I just wanted to, you know, kind of an interview style process. Like, what was that like? Where did you guys practice? Whose house did you play at?
Also,
who played what?
My question is, who decided what instrument to play when you guys were jamming, and how did that conversation go?
Well, just like Jeremy, I was in control.
For real, for real?
Absolutely.
Everything had to be perfect.
Absolutely.
So you had you on guitar, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then who else was in
Well,
the
when we
the
first
band?
started out
Quote,
with that Joel
unquote,
Bacon and the Sizzlings, which we didn't really play too much.
What'd you guys play?
I like Eagles and stuff like that, cover songs, you know.
Sister
Eagles
Gold.
or
I know
whatever.
they did Sister Golden Hair.
Just
I think
bass,
probably.
Not necessarily with that band, but
Pure basement rock, dude.
But
Hell
Joel,
Ohio
actually-
basement rock.
yes, dude.
yeah, Joel actually, and I don't know how he
Noodling
got it
under
or
the
where
bass.
he got it, but he actually had a bass and a bass amp, and it was small. I mean, it was a cheap bass.
But that was the Hondo, right?
Yeah, and it was like, so I was like, he had no clue how to play it, and so, well, and Mike Tomachek actually had a set of drums, a full set of Ludwig
drums.
Yeah, he had a.
Could Mike play?
Yeah, and he could actually play a guitar. So me and Mike,
He's like, can you play? When you get to heaven, bro, and you see him, he's gonna be like, can I play?
Can I
I
play?
listen to you guys, by the way.
well, me and Mike, you know, ended up playing guitars together. Besides all that shit, just as two buddies more than anything, because he could kind of play a guitar a little bit, you know. So,
That's all you need to get started. You just need you and a drummer, and then
but
that,
when we
that
were
gets-
really trying to go, Rick could play a guitar. He knew the chords, I mean, you know, and everything like that. But he
Right.
probably had nobody to play with, you know.
Yeah, that's
and,
always important.
And no structure or whatever. And Mike had drums, but
and you preach
he
has
had
come with
nobody
the structure.
Yeah.
other than to play with, but other than Rick.
And that
So-
honestly out there in
And Bill didn't play, you know, nobody else played. So
That's what makes you better is playing with.
when
other
I
people.
moved, when I met Mom and I moved up there, and then we ended up getting married and everything like that. We
Represent.
represent
The Lollipop Guild.
So we kind of we first started kind of playing, I think, in Joel and Debbie's basement when they lived in Belmont. So we were trying to teach Joel how to play the bass, and Rick was playing the rhythm. I'd play the lead. And then Mike played the drums, and then
So awesome. I can
and
just
we, and we
picture
didn't
it, man.
really. You could only imagine what it was like in Joel's basement.
Oh
You could
my
only
God.
imagine how
Just
that
puffs
went.
of weed smoke. And just,
oh
yeah.
my God!
Uncle Joel's like,
Beer and
Uncle
pot,
Joel's
man,
like,
beer
he
and
puts
pot.
on a Zeppelin album. He's like, we need to play this exactly like
No.
this. And you're
No.
like, no, dude.
No, because you can't.
First
even,
off,
no.
you're up. It's your shot. And then were you guys, when you guys were playing, was it
And-
solely
and-
100% like you guys wanted
and
to
Mike-
get there and practice, or were you guys always shooting pool or playing darts?
No,
like,
this was
throughout the whole
this
deal?
was the first house. There was no pool table. The pool table was out in Bellbrook. This was in Belmont.
Okay.
By the bowling
Bakery,
alley.
man. Cooch and bread. Shout out.
The way
Small
yeah,
little basement.
the way he
And,
said it, I figured that it was a different house. Yeah.
and Joel had no clue, you know. So, and the bass that we brought down here to Florida, which we've gotten rid of, you brought another one in. That came from
No,
Tom
it went to
Janowiecki.
Kyle, right? It went to Kyle chasing.
Yeah. Yep. because I
it was like just a wood.
That came
wood
from
finished
the
base.
Honda.
basically.
well, it was
yeah.
a Hondo.
It was
It
called
came
a
from
Hondo.
Tom Janowicki, actually. I traded him for that for all my fish tanks.
Comes
and
back
everything.
around full circle. Back
Because
to
I was
Tom
like,
Janowicki.
I was like, dude, I don't need an amp or anything like that, but I'll trade you all these fish tanks and the fish. Because if I put those in a fucking U-Haul or a Penske moving
Don't spill that
truck,
fucking
Yeah.
fish, bro.
they'll never survive it.
Hey,
So,
you know, I'm glad you had that bass because that bass actually was. I mean, I was trying to.
I mean, it worked. It was
well, when I
adequate.
was trying to learn how to play guitar and I was just getting started, I knew finally kind of how to hold the frets a little bit and things like that. Charlie had come down from Ohio and he was learning how to play guitar and he wanted to play this Weezer song. And
was it?
so
Do you remember?
it was called Only in Dreams. It's the last song on the Blue album. So I hopped on the bass, and this was when AOL was on the internet. Like when we were just starting the internet, I was like 6th grade, maybe.
Bro,
7th
you're
grade.
already exiting entering chat rooms,
And
bro. Door open, door slammed.
so there was already tab websites that we like. Charlie knew about tab websites. Charlie probably taught me about
what
tabs.
was the tab website?
Charlie would. How would he know about tabs?
Well, because he was learning how to play guitar, and he was
MX
actually pretty
tabs.
good.
Oh, really?
And Chris
Charlie
had a drum.
Smith?
Yeah, and Chris had a drum set. But yeah, like
Yeah, he was.
so we
thrashing
learned
Pantera.
off of tabs.
I was gonna say they didn't learn from the dad. He's tone deaf.
Yeah, well, he knew what he was doing, so I
Well,
like
not tone deaf.
I got
But
excited.
he just didn't. He couldn't keep up with the chord
you
changes.
don't gotta defend yourself.
I don't want him to get mad at me anymore. He used to say, we used to tell him, Joel, and then, okay, you know, we'd say, what? Well, you must be tone deaf. You're missing the check. And I'm talking about an Easy Eagles song that's slow, 3 chords, and I'd say D, G, C,
boy, I
and
would
D.
say
G,
too.
C,
Easy
and D.
for you to say.
And it'd be like, he.
Well, it's not for everybody.
How about if
It's
you-
not, and truly, he might not have heard it right. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Absolutely.
So he's like tone deaf, motherfuckers. He would tell me and Rick and Bill, or me and Rick and Mike. He was like tone deaf, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers, I've been listening to music when you guys were shitting green.
Yep, shit.
You know,
that was always his
tone
line.
deaf. I know more songs that it's like, Joel, that has nothing to do with it, dude. You're not.
God, we just
You're
need to-
not changing in beat or whatever.
Hating on Uncle Joel.
I feel
Hating-
like
No,
this is
I
like
was
a-
not.
This
No.
is like a Midwest.
So we just
podcast.
like,
I'm
okay,
kidding.
we're not going to do this anymore
I'm
because we are too good of friends,
God,
you know. And
I
I
would've
love Joel,
loved-
you know.
How
We
much
all
did-
loved each
how
other.
much
So
do we love Dayton, Ohio? Like
I would've
I
loved-
love Dayton,
I love
Ohio.
all of it.
I did not. I really didn't want to move from there, but we moved from there for a good reason because you know, we wanted you guys to have grandparents.
and you wanted to have me.
Well, I'm glad we're
Grandparents.
here. Yeah, and then we came down here
Grandparents.
and we had Ryan. So speaking
Yeah.
speaking of hating, man, we got a little haters gonna hate tonight, guys.
He was
So,
supposed to be a girl.
Yeah,
It's close.
third time's a charm.
well, only if you see him on a golf course.
Bitch.
I could
Get the
outdrive him.
fuck out of here.
All right, guys. Well,
Get out, put him.
speaking of haters tonight, I have a little haters gonna hate. We're gonna do it, guys. What do you say?
The most diabolical haters this side of the Mississippi.
All right, so
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Who the fuck said that?
that was Dave Chappelle. It was one of his characters from his
He's
show.
from Yellow Springs and Dayton.
Yellow
He ought to
Springs,
know how to
baby.
pronounce that better.
Yeah, well-
God, you'd have thought he went to college.
My haters gonna hate tonight.
Oh, I'm already hating, ain't I?
It's unfortunately it's on Facebook, okay, and it's a very specific part of Facebook because I love to get up in the morning when I take my shit and smoke my cigarette. I like to scroll through and see memes, and that's where I get most of my funny memes, and I get a bunch of good chuckles throughout the day. I know Dad's definitely not on Facebook. I know Ryan's not on Facebook. But it's a necessary evil because whenever I create a new app or we got the podcast going here, you gotta be linked in
Yeah, I need
to
to get
do that
back in.
shit.
Yep.
Unfortunately, so it's I don't love it to death, and I'm not on it all the time, and I don't post a whole lot. But there are 3.
Stop sending me fucking Farmville requests, bro. Seriously, it's too.
So for my
fun.
haters, there's a very specific group of people that post all the time, and I'd say hate is a little strong of a word, but it just makes me laugh and cringe every
Grind
single
your
time.
gears.
It's just one of those cringe-worthy fucking things, and there's 3 different people on the Facebook list, in my opinion. I'm sure you guys have your own out there. Feel free to comment, but you've got the Joker meme kid, which is like he's kind of super cringeworthy. He's about mid-20s. He's definitely like a ride solo, hang out gaming all the time, and he always posts these same motivational, like trying to sound badass and disturbed memes of like the Joker, and it's always a picture of the Joker, whether it's the Heath Ledger one or whether it's the Joaquin Phoenix one. He's always posting those sorts of memes. I'll try to throw some up here on the YouTube page. Okay, yeah, so it's literally a picture of the Joker, and it just says, when you focus on you, you grow. When you focus on shit, shit grows. Read that again. And then it's just the Joker like creepily flicking a cigarette. It's like, dude, that's so profound. You're such a badass, man. Like, I hope everybody knows like how cool you are.
Yeah, I don't know if he's like kind of going against himself in a mirror, basically, right? I mean, he's kind of like
when I had my first beer.
He's kind of just basically solving his own mystery, right?
Yeah,
I mean, the Joker is the one thing. I don't know. I didn't take psychology, but I'm assuming the Joker is the one thing, and that he's trying to just mirror his Jokerisms with that.
Well, they try to appear like they're
Jeremy, what do you do?
They try to appear like they're hard.
What would you say to that person if you actually had like a bagel with them at some place?
I'm going to have to take a time out for just 1 second, and I'll be right back.
Oh, my God.
I think I hear the
away.
oven. I think the
Mom's
oven.
away, his
I think I hear the smell of the oven kind of like getting warm.
All right. Well, Dad's just literally going against the number one rule.
It's just us,
and
man.
Leaving.
I'll be right back.
Christ. All right. So we're just going to edit this out.
Well,
Sorry out there in YouTube land.
No, you know what?
Hi, guys.
Keep this shit rolling. All right, what else we have?
Well, we've got the Ignore Me Once, and I'll show you who is the master of this game. It's just pathetic. Like, I mean, it's just like this. It's this cry for help. And they want to act like they're so like deeply disturbed and they're these lone wolves and they don't need attention, but they're posting these memes on Facebook.
Do you ever watch Neighbors 2 with the fucking one the dude he works with, and he puts the face paint and he's like, and he just keeps laughing the whole time?
No.
You don't remember?
No, I don't remember that.
And it was the girl that got kicked in the face in 40-Year-Old Virgin. Yeah, dude, come on, Joker meme, dude.
Yeah, Joker meme, dude. Like, you could
I
stop,
get it.
bro. We get it.
get it.
You're damaged and you're hardcore. The next one on my list.
Oh, wait. I'll end it on one. I saw the meme where it was like, you know, the scene where Joker, Joaquin Phoenix, he's on the fucking stairwell, and then it's
famous
him
one.
with like another. It's like Ronald McDonald, and it's like your boys just got done after a shit, or your boy's trying to like talk sense into your other boy, but you're fucked in the head already, and it's just like your boys are just fucking saying
Anyway,
roll it.
Next one we got is the divorcee that likes to post different recipes. And in some cases, it's just cocktails with ridiculous names. And it's
that bitch.
Yeah. So we have
That bitch is made with.
There's one here. It's called Backseat Becky, and it looks like it's some sort of fucking rum drink. And then I have another one that said it's just literally called 100%
1 ounce
that
of
bitch.
Chambord, 1 ounce of champagne, 1 ounce of what? Blackberry.
One blackberry in the bottom. It's called
Oh my
100% that bitch. And like they post these recipes all the time, and then the captions usually just like, LOL, oh, I gotta try this. And I don't know, it's too much. I don't need to see 3 of those a day. I don't.
Dude.
I don't need to see it.
Oh my God.
I'm checking for good memes.
They're like giving you
shit.
like they're giving you the spritzers that get your fucking.
Oh, it's always like
hey Dad.
half the drinks have blue.
you guys
Hey
missed
Dad,
me.
welcome back, man.
Half the drinks have blue carousel.
I just took
in it.
Did you just make a
can
couple of that bitches?
No, I took fire extinguisher and sprayed it all over the pizza.
Cool.
So we're good.
All right, excellent. Well, you're just in time for our last haters gonna hate. The last person on the list is the old lady that constantly posts God memes. Now, I'm not knocking anyone who's religious. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah, what are you doing right
But
now?
they
You're
they post
he's gonna
5
strike
times
us
a day.
down right now.
They post 5 times a day, and it's always like blah 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 blah. Most of you won't repost this.
Well,
and it's
give-
like dare you to
in your
repost
opinion-
it.
Yeah,
Give me-
when I honestly, I'm gonna get on that.
In you guys' opinion, give me the definition of meme.
So a meme is just a picture that people share over and over and over again, and they put like people change the words and it's different things. But some memes are just used for, in this case, like literally this one's just a bunny rabbit, and it says repost if you believe in God and grateful for all he's done. Now this is the best part about half these memes is like 50, 60-year-old.
So they're basically just little
things, but you got the one lady
Posts.
that posts it different ones 5 times a day, and it's like, I bet most of you won't repost this if you don't love God.
When
or
they
whatever.
dare you.
And the best part is most of them are created by these same old ladies, so they're always like misspelled or jacked the fuck up. If you look at this meme, it says repost if you believe in God. And
So like the
and
old chain
grateful-
letters.
and grateful
well,
for
right?
Generally, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Passing notes
like
around
the old
class.
email
Never
chain
mind.
letters, right?
Never mind. My point was this one's misspelled. It says repost if you believe in God and grateful for all He's done. You mean and you're grateful for all He's done? Should be your in there.
So it's kind of like
It's
like the old chain letters on the internet where you
Sort of back in email days, yeah.
pass this on to
I
25
understand
other
what you're
people,
saying.
and you'll win, and you'll be blessed and win some money or some kind of stupid shit like that, right?
Yeah,
In a
there's
way?
one right here. It has a picture of Donald Trump. This is so very cliche of this group. Picture of Donald Trump, and it says, Facebook is removing this because of God. Repost it as much as you can. And then it's Donald Trump, and it, in quotes, it says, faith is more powerful than government, and nothing is more powerful than God, President Trump. And then they'll always type, like, most of you won't reshare this. You know, they're just trying to, like, shame the
Look,
hardcore
I like
Christians.
governments. I like governments. I do good governments.
I know China.
I do really good governments all the time. Governments do me really good. I mean, I post. They post.
That's right. Ryan's
Hey,
Trump.
we got all the vaccinations out in time and everything. I mean,
But anyway, you know, that's why I figure, you know, Facebook
enough
is,
of the Donald Trump impersonation.
Facebook is one of those things you gotta hate on because it's a necessary evil, like I said. But
But if you like
know,
the impersonations, we should have Ryan be doing.
that's right. He does
What's
some
his
good
name?
stuff.
Yeah, the guy from that we used to listen to way back when on Fox before the football games.
What, would you like a piece of pie?
No, not Adam Sandler, but the other guy, the short, chubby guy.
God, I don't remember.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna sit here and think about it either. We're not gonna
No,
sit
you
here
know
and
what I'm
try to
talking
guess.
about. Jane or.
Guys, this is They Call Us the Breeze. We're going to
Tom
take a
Cruise.
quick
No,
commercial
no.
break. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to look up whatever Dad's trying to reference. We're going to get our
No,
answer.
he did Clinton and he did Bush and everybody.
All right, we'll get there.
You know what I'm talking about.
Guys, we
The
still have
government.
more show
Huh?
hanging out for you. We still have more show coming up. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Ryan, what do you say?
Let's go. Let's
All
go.
right. Dad, what do you say?
Let's go.
All right, guys, we'll be
Let's
right back.
go, Ohio State Buckeyes.
That's it, baby.
On tonight.
All right.
Fox TV. Minnesota Gophers. We're going to
Jesus.
kill the Gophers.
Holy shit. Guys, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Guys, welcome back to They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Let's go. We got one more segment left for you guys. Always a pleasure. And then, you know, you can check us out, facebook.com/They Call Us the Breeze. Tell your friends. It's a good time.
Yeah, baby.
Every Thursday night. And then every Monday, check the podcast out wherever you listen to your podcast. I mean, we're talking Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. Have Alexa play it. Just say, hey, Alexa, play They Call Us the Breeze podcast, and we'll pop right up.
Wherever you're at,
Yeah.
we're there.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
We got a good show for you next week. Dad's gonna be gone. Little jet setting again. Jet setting Mike.
This is all he does.
He
these
waited
days.
until his.
This is really all he does.
I have not seen this man take a vacation in years, and he picks the start of the season for the podcast to just start jet setting all
He went
over
there
the
the other
world.
day. He goes, I'm going to New York City. I was
Yeah.
like, okay. Oh,
So he's gonna
Hey,
be-
and me and my lovely bride, we just want to visit people.
So what are you doing in New York? I mean that's
We're going to 9-1, the Ground
9/11,
Zero.
and you're going to be there for.
just a few days, just like 2 or 3 days.
But you'll be there on the day of, right?
Yes.
The anniversary.
Yes.
That
So
is a wild
is
thing,
that
man.
the sole thing? Is there anybody else going with you guys? or
Yeah,
was that,
the caller that called in earlier, Deborah.
Debbie. Okay, so Debbie and Ray and okay, so they're
Deborah
going-
B. Period. Yep.
So have you've been? I've never been to New York.
wild.
I've never been in
I know
New York.
Ryan has.
It's a crazy dude. It is probably one of the. So I went up there with cousin Steph, and I said, I'm not going to be back here for the next 5 years. I literally went within the next year. Within 6 months, I went back. There's something about New York City that it just grabs a hold of you, and it's crazy. Like you won't, and it's so cliche to say right now on the pod without even you guys going there. But when like you even look at like Home Alone 2 or any New York City movie after you've been there, you're like, oh, that's exactly where I've been. Now you're going to 9/11. You're going to the freaking
Ground Zero.
Ground Zero is the wildest, calmest, weirdest, most make you feel humble experience you'll ever experience in your entire
Wow,
life.
that
So
is really hard.
So I'm glad you guys
That's
are
what
going
she
up there,
said.
man. It's like
That's
it's
what
sick.
she said.
I love it. We're going to have to go up there. I know we're going to Nashville in
never-
a few weeks, but
I've
we
never
have to
been.
go up, dude. You will
Which
really
is crazy
enjoy it,
because
man.
my childhood friend, drummer in my long band
Josh.
through high school, Josh Harris. Yeah, he's lived up in Brooklyn since maybe 2-3 years after
Dude.
I got out of high school, and
It
gosh,
grabs a
I
hold of
miss
you.
him. But he's been up there. He's visited a couple times. And he's all but given up on me, I'm sure, because he's invited me out several times. Like, come up and stay with me. I've never gone.
Does he
Dude.
like it up there?
Yeah, he's been up
So,
there the whole time. He
Remy, you're always into projects and you always do projects. I guarantee if you were to like visit New York City one time, you would come back with like a whole buffet of like, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. Like, it is just a place where it just culminates and everyone literally went there to start their whole empire. It's
Right.
so sweet.
No, I know. And then I can listen to the I'm in New York.
Yeah.
Concrete jungles where dreams are made of.
And I'm a sumahana.
I might check it out one of these days. I don't
I
know.
don't
There's just
understand that language.
there's other places still. Like, I mean, that's why I don't even have a passport. There people are like, you've never left the country. You've never gone and visited Europe. You've never gone and visited. I mean, even Canada. This, that, and the other.
Canada will be tight.
Honestly, like, I haven't, because there's still places in the U.S. that I still want to see.
Where
I
do
mean,
you want to go?
We have passports, and
Colorado.
we have visited Kentucky and
Seattle.
and Louisiana.
Washington, the grunge scene, and like see what all that was
Yeah,
about.
that would
those
be
are
cool.
different
Sweet.
countries, I think, aren't
Yeah.
they?
I'm not sure. We'll
How
have to
many
fact
countries
check
are in
that.
They seem like they are.
We'll have to fact check that one for sure. Yeah, so he's going to be jet setting off to New York, which is just interesting. So we're actually going to have, we talk about him sometimes here on the show. One of my good buddies, we're going to have Benson most likely. I'm still
Benson
waiting
and
on
Hedges?
still waiting on confirmation from that, but Benson might be taking Dad's seat next week. So make sure you guys tell your friends and tune in for that. That's going to be a wild show. Week after that, the show that we record, we will be on the 16th, the Thursday the 16th. You can check out Brother Adam's going to be live in the studio, joining the three of us, not replacing anybody. So we're going to
That would be our buddy from the U.S. Navy.
Yeah, so he's going to be in town visiting from Virginia, so where Dad just was jet setting, and he's going to join the show. We had him on the old podcast, Brother Adam, and
Meals ready to eat.
yeah, that was a good episode. I remember that. We busted out MREs, and we each tried a different
Prime
MRE.
rib, or
I think
We'll check out that if him and Chris are still, he's still helping,
He hoists his own
handling
sausage.
Chris's sausage.
Yeah, he hoists his own sausage, exactly. So we'll have Brother Adam on for that. And then, of course, the following week, we're going to be leaving for Nashville on Thursday, but we're going to do an early show. So if you're out there in your YouTube land and you like watching us stream live, remember that we're actually,
special
instead of the
edition.
23rd, we're going to be streaming on the 22nd
Special.
Special
on a
edition.
Wednesday night, but still we'll do it 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we got a flight to catch around noon the next day and head out to Nashville. So that's just kind of your calendar of events for September here. For they call us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. Like I said, for every one of you out there that's listening, there's 1,000 of you that aren't. So tell your friends, guys. Yeah, got plenty of show for you all month long. It's going to be great. We're not going to stop. The show must go on. I know we took a little break there with the COVID, but the show has to go on. I get so mad. I listen to the Ron Burgundy podcast. Ron Burgundy does it in seasons, so he literally hasn't had a show in 2 Thursdays, and I need my fucking Ron Burgundy, man.
Oh man.
I mean, out there in listener
Yeah.
land, you guys listen to enough podcasts, I'm sure. You know how that is. I have Monday's Smart List. Tuesday, we have This Is Important with the boys from Workaholics. Wednesday, we do...
Now, I got a
This
question.
begs the question.
I got a question. Does he really do that?
who?
Will Ferrell?
Oh, yeah. Every Thursday.
week?
Every
week?
Thursday. Yeah, but
Really?
they do it in seasons, so they take a couple of weeks off, and then they'll do season 5. And then
They'll just like a
Yeah,
TV
it's him
show.
and-
They'll do like 5 shows in a row, and then
they do about 8 to 10, but they're only a half hour. But it's
they only put them weekly.
yeah, but
and
it's
they
him
spread
and
them out.
It's him and a girl.
It's like a regular television series. They film 4 or 5 episodes, and then all in one shot, and then that spreads out over. So Will Ferrell really does.
Yeah, Ron Burgundy's podcast. Yeah, it's fucking great, and it's a chick with him, his producer Carolina, and basically the whole gimmick is Ron Burgundy saying ridiculous shit, and she's trying to basically talk sense into him and corral him a little bit, and it's
he's
actually
still
pretty
a
fun.
character from the movie.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, so it's hilarious, and it's very entertaining, definitely. So yeah, that's kind of what we got going on for September. Ryan, you got a question?
That's
I
what
do
he
have a
does
question.
in
It
between
begs the
movies.
question. Does that mean that we will have seasons, or we're gonna have to do this every week? Do we have a break?
I don't
Do we have
know.
a union?
We
Do
haven't-
we have a union? I don't know.
I think
What
we
is
ought to be
going-
with the broadcasters union or
If
something
you
like
guys
that.
if you guys unionized, it would probably be against me. So
Yes, it would.
What would you need? I mean, maybe that's a topic for the next time all three of us are sitting in
If we
this
could
room.
take a break, yeah. Can
what-
we take a break? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
how this
Well,
works.
he's jet setting, so you're using all our fucking miles, bro.
I mean, the way to take a break is just to sandbag 2 episodes.
No, the way to take a
basically
break
it.
is just to say, I'm gone. I'm out.
I don't know, but you guys enjoy it. You know, we have
Yo-yo.
fun.
Yo-yo.
No, I
I'm
love
out. Yo-yo.
You're on your
I
own.
love it. It's just trying to nail down.
That's what
down
Mom
this guy.
always says.
Trying to get him back.
That's
at the
what
booth.
Mom always said to us guys at when we lived at the other house. It's like yo-yo.
Dinner time, yep.
Yo-yo.
Once a week, it was yo-yo week where Mom didn't have to cook. Yeah, God bless her, man.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel, go up to the
so many
fridge, spin the wheel.
thousands, so many thousands of dinners Mom put together for our dumbasses,
For real.
and we appreciate it.
Yo-yo tonight's pizza.
And you'd
Yeah.
be like, is dad grilling? Yeah, dad's grilling.
All right. No, it was always.
I'll take my medium
It
rare.
was
Dad.
always his dad making the scrambled eggs because Mom's scrambled eggs were awesome and Dad's scrambled eggs always sucked.
Dude, whenever you
Really?
crack
Yeah.
shells, did Mom always be over your shoulder?
No.
She would always very
Well,
discreetly watch me crack
I
shells.
definitely
She'd be
made-
like, I'll do it.
I made sure that there was no shells in my operation. Always. That was.
Well, I
always
never
a-
did either, but for some reason, I guess I was the
A
baby,
little
and
teeny
she's just
tiny
like,
piece
you
of
don't-
white.
You
Oh,
don't
yeah.
What the
know
fuck's
how.
wrong with you, Ryan? There's a piece of white right there. Get that out of that
I
goddamn
was
egg
like,
yolk.
Mom, you can solve this. My algebra 3 question. and
I can remember one time, I think, that Mom's eggs had a little shell. I got a little shell in mine.
Ooh, hot
Yeah.
take.
Whoa,
Breaking news.
Sorry, nobody's
What?
perfect.
There you go, listeners.
The point is, nobody's
You
perfect.
two and Ruskin.
Dang. You about to do Mom like that.
Nah,
Just put her up
whatever.
on shells on the podcast like
All
that.
right, get me out of the hot seat. Let's get
No
Dad in the
doubt.
hot seat. for
Well,
a
she
minute.
is on Shell Point Road.
One thing we like, guys. One thing we like to do every show is we get a lot of listener emails in. People trying to ask Dad for some fatherly advice, or people just kind of trying to get to know Dad a little better. It's our Go Ask Your Dad segment, so let's do it. All right, we got 2 emails that I thought were worthy this evening. This is the first one. Same city as the Get Up Kids, Lawrence, Kansas. This is Melissa from Lawrence, Kansas.
Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas.
Barbecue City, right?
Yeah,
Or
KC
State.
yeah, and then you got, of course, they got a lot of corn in Kansas.
Well,
A lot of
in
corn.
Iowa they have a lot more, but
A lot
yeah.
of corn in Kansas, right? So the
So
question,
this is going to be a corny.
I would hope not. Melissa asks. So funny enough, like we said, Dad's retiring in January. Melissa must listen to the show because we mentioned that a couple times. She says, "So you're retiring soon." But she wanted to know, what kind of jobs have you had? What are you currently working in? What are some of the fun jobs you've had in your life? Some
question.
of the fun jobs you might have
Question,
had. Some of the
Melissa.
weird jobs. I think I remember a story about how you chased a thief from Kmart through the parking lot, but you had to stop because you can't chase them past the.
You locked down the shopping cart.
Now, what age were you when you were working at Kmart?
18.
18, right? And you were a fast runner because you were on the baseball team and everything.
Very
Colin.
fast.
So he literally chased. I remember that story. You chased somebody that stole something to the edge of the parking lot, but the law was you couldn't chase them off the property or something like that.
No, well, it was a 2-way 4-lane busy street like 4th Street in St. Petersburg.
Right.
And so I stopped at the edge. I didn't want to get hit by a car.
Oh, okay. I always thought it was much more.
And he went across the street and got into a vehicle that the
What
guy
is-
was waiting on him.
What'd he steal?
Oh, yeah, I was about to say.
I have no idea. Somebody just said that guy, that guy,
Yeah, Home
that
Alone.
guy snatched
toothbrush?
something without paying from it and came out the front door. I worked in the
Let me guess.
Garden
I
Center.
was just about to guess.
So
the garden center.
and so
Did you ever know Dave Cow?
Yeah, right.
so if you could look at this table, or if you were looking at Kmart, the front of the store.
All right, we don't need the layout.
The main
But
doors
it's
would
off
be
to
in the
the
center.
left. It's
I
off
would have
to the
been to the
left.
left. In that 4-lane highway, busy
So you're
highway,
basically-
Cortez.
you're basically
and
in the
I
parking
saw
lot
him
already.
running through the
Yeah.
parking lot, and they go, "He stole that," and I was like, "I'll run after that son of a bitch and tackle him."
He's like, he's sitting there. He's like,
Well, he had a 60-yard lead on me.
So
and
you're 18. I'm picturing the T1000 from Terminator running
no,
in the
no,
parking
no, no.
garage.
I'm talking about Hussein or whatever that guy from
lacing up his shoes.
the guy from the Olympics, the fastest
Bolt?
guy.
Usain
yeah,
Bolt.
I'm like Usain Bolt, and I go running. They go, and it was like somebody yelled at me, "Stop!"
Yeah, you're about to get hit. So I always thought it was much more heroic than that, and that the law prevented you from like you were a rookie
Well,
cop.
Kmart-
It's like, damn it,
You
Mike!
know-
If I see you run off this parking lot one more time,
And I saw him. I saw him
And
cross
he's like
the
a
street.
badass. He's
I saw him
fucking-
cross the street, get in the car, and drive off. I was 18 years
fucking
old.
the Kmart
and
fucking
I don't
manager.
even know what he stole. I have no idea. But I was
was
like, "You son of a bitch!" I'll
as soon as
catch
Dad
you.
walks back into the Kmart, they're like, "Mike, to the manager's office, please." And he's like, "Listen here, Mike. This is the last time you go running after. I got enough people breathing down my neck about all the shit you causing in this city, busting it up. You're turning your smock right now. You're off the force."
I didn't wear a smock.
He's
You
like,
got the red. You didn't have the red smock.
and Dad's like, and
It's
he's like,
Kmart.
and he's
No.
like, unless you could say one thing right now that'll save this whole franchise ever. And he goes, "What do you think about Little Caesars?" On the way out,
They didn't
And they're
want
like,
me.
"Mike,
They
you
did
done
not
did a
even
great
want me
job."
to. They did not even want me to chase that guy, and I was like, if that
You're
guy
too
had,
powerful, bro.
if that guy was,
if you would have got a hold of that guy, you would have.
I would have tackled him in the parking lot.
Yeah, you would have murdered
Road
him.
rash.
I know.
Road rash
Yep,
and all.
road
I'd have
rash.
tackled him.
Fuck
All
yeah,
right.
you would have fucking.
Well,
put your
Melissa, I know
powdered
that was just
That
one.
guy was a little.
He would have.
He had way bigger head
Up
start,
his ass.
and I was like, I'll catch him.
Melissa,
Well, I couldn't.
Melissa out in Lawrence, Kansas. I hope you got your answer. I know
You're
that
like
was
a
just one
fucking
job, but you
eagle.
know that was a
Hey,
good job.
that is a company guy right there.
That's
Hey,
it.
Dad's
That's
sitting
willing
there.
to run it.
They're like, "Why aren't you
He's,
going yet?"
he's
He goes,
definitely
"I'll catch
management material.
him." Anyways,
Well, not anymore.
God, I want to get that footage, man.
Well, could have been.
I
but
guarantee the government
hey, come
has that
January.
footage somewhere.
Screw it.
Dad just
I've had enough of
18
it.
years old.
Oh yeah, dude.
Well, fuck yeah! I was just out. I just came from Tennessee. I was
You
in
know the
great.
government has that
I was
footage,
in great
bro.
shape at that time, man.
All right, man.
I would have
Let's-
tackled that guy with no problem.
Shit, maybe we have a Kmart.
So we
Next
got
question, I
guys.
don't
We
know.
got one last email for the night, and then we got to get out of here. We got to go watch this Ohio State game.
Oh,
Absolutely, beat those golfers. Oh, we got to kill the golfers.
it'll go first. I'll get my best man on the job.
Not golfers.
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 Well, if we do that, they'll fucking.
They're
lock
from
us up, so we're
Minnesota.
the key.
Minnesota.
You're really hot on the mic right now, Mike.
Thank you.
You're just yelling into it.
I know it.
Our
I am
listeners are
hot.
probably loving it.
I know, and I'm probably hot on the camera too.
It probably sounds really good in
All
Land
right,
Rovers,
well-
Range Rovers.
Our last fucking email tonight is from Josh in Key West, Florida. Another Florida email, finally.
Where's Shafe?
Oh,
Key
I don't
West?
know. Shafe's
down in Key West?
Shafe ain't in fucking
Hey, Josh.
Florida. So Josh from Key West, Florida, he says, "What would you rather, a tornado or an earthquake?" That's why I said it's funny that you were mentioning Twister earlier tonight. What would you rather, a tornado or an earthquake? What do you think?
Well, there ain't no doubt about it. Or
Apparently, there is some doubt.
I thought
about
you
it.
were nope. I thought you were saying I thought you were gonna. I was confusing a tornado with a hurricane. You said an earthquake. I've never been.
Yeah.
I've never been in an earthquake, and that's prevalent in the California coast on the fault lines.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say
Two Tails from San Francisco.
I'd kind of say a tornado because I think, and even
Good
though
answer.
that a lot of those
So you'd rather
happen
go
in
through.
we're from the Midwest. Ryan's not born. Ryan
Ever. I'm like,
Ryan's never born.
Benjamin
Ryan was
Button's
not born in Ohio. Jeremy and Adam were, and me and Teresa are from Dayton, Ohio. We're originally from Dayton, Ohio. Plus the
Are you
Ohio
doing a
State
fucking
thing.
campaign, bro? They're not gonna look me up.
What the thing is, with the tornadoes, you get sirens, and a lot
yeah,
of
that
people
creeps
in
me out
Ohio
the
has
most.
basements, and if you get it, and with, okay, we didn't have this when me and Teresa first got married, and Jeremy and Adam first
Got married.
were born,
Me and Adam first
got married.
Yeah.
So anyway, you don't really get, but you can go down into a basement shelter area if you have it set up and be safe with a tornado.
So you have more predictability.
But if
with
you're
a
in the
tornado.
same basement when an earthquake goes off, you're
well,
fucked.
you have
Well,
more.
I don't know that you know.
What you're
when
saying is you have more predictability with the
when the earth just decides to have a cold.
Yeah, there could be a gateway to hell open up right under your feet. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I mean, absolutely. So I'd rather take my chances on a damn tornado because, and the reason why I say that, in the old days, I used to say you have no warning. We could be in bed at 2:00 in the morning with a big storm up in the Midwest.
Right.
Well, we have a little bit of tornadoes in Florida, but not like in the Midwest, that Tornado Valley area, in which a lot of them could cut through the Miami Valley of Dayton, Ohio to Cincinnati. And but now you get weather alerts on your cell phone. Beep, 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 and they beep you, tell you. So
we get them every once in a while down here.
Yeah, we do. Absolutely, storm alerts. So
surge warnings.
For sure, a tornado. And if I had my druthers, it'd be a hurricane because we can see them coming off the coast of Africa. Off the coast of, what's that song? Africa.
Toto.
Yeah.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
We see the storms coming off Africa. Da, 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 da. Exactly. Go up north to Boston.
And I'm fine.
Well,
we're about out of time here.
Yeah, Josh, we just sang a song for you.
Josh, that's your answer, buddy. Dad would much rather prefer a tornado over an earthquake.
And a hurricane over any.
Yeah, exactly. Hurricanes ain't shit.
Clearly, Josh,
let's start that generator. Let's see if it works.
Wherever he's at, whether it be Kmart, he's going to be listening to Toto.
That's right.
So that's
Toto, guys.
Who, me?
Africa. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening tonight. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did. They call us The Breeze. We're here every Thursday night, live on YouTube, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, you check out the podcast every Monday, anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Fox tonight. Everybody tune into Fox. Buckeyes are going to beat some Gophers.
That's what we're going to do right now, guys, and we're going to eat some pizza. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We're going to get out of here. Ryan, what do you say?
Let's go eat some Gophers.
Yeah, we're eating some Gophers.
Let's go put some Gophers on the grill.
Yeah. See you later.
Hey, let's barbecue them.
All right.
Put the fucking propane on there.
Hey, let's put propane to the Gophers.
All right, enough's enough. We're out of here, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.
But fun.